Niggas on the lame stuff, mad that I came up, couldn't stay the same. Energy had to change up, I had to get away. Niggas on the lame stuff, mad that I came up, couldn't stay the same. Energy had to change up, I had to get away. I had to look myself in the mirror, knowing my mindset kinda cloudy, but my vision is clearer. In the mirror reflecting in my reflection while dealing with deep depression from emotions that been growing from deep in my adolescence. Now that boy's a man. It's kinda crazy now they screaming out that boy's a man. Plus turning to a father figure to turn that boy to man. So just imagine how I felt going from boy to man. That can destroy a man. I'm just trying to focus on better and manifesting my greatness. Flourish in my career and buy me a crib in Barbados. Money flowing like fountains. I'm just glad that I made it. Trading in foreign accounts. Money stretched far as an acre. Become a millionaire. The flip daddy till I turn into a billionaire. The flip daddy till I turn into a trillionaire. They say the sky is the limit. I'ma get me there. Yeah, I'ma get me there. Niggas on the lame stuff. Mad that I came up, couldn't stay the same. Energy had to change up, I had to get away. Niggas on the lame stuff. Mad that I came up, couldn't stay the same. Energy had to change up, I had to get away.
So I had a big cassette tape, feel me? Like,
you probably gave him like 75%.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah. And it was
and Dr. Dre have a conversation, or to see Mike Dean and Rick Rubin have a conversation. It was just me, Mike Dean, and Rick Rubin in the room.
All right, this is what I want to do. How you go about it?
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't right there. Yeah, man. He good.
Shout out to Tim Check there. Let me say what's up. You know, Dana Montana, big gatekeeper shit.
Hey, yo. Basically that, you know, like, I was a hooper, so I was always getting the M1 tapes, right? But my brother was always getting the Smack DVDs, you know? So, like,
man, out here supporting Michigan battle rap, man. Ask me questions for that.
You respect me on the scope. Nigga, I've been doing this shit. You got nothing with me, man, cuz. You know what I'm saying? Like,
You ain't told me he was going to be secluded in there with me.
I thought I went to rap. She came out with you. Nah. She came out with you.
When I first saw it, I was like, okay, cool, I like the name. So I feel like he was slow to start for real.
The Fiend sampled the drop, nigga, and it was hot. Couldn't afford the plastic Aldi shopping. We kept that can in a box. Let's not get it confused. I'm bodying this dude. A llama gonna shoot. Morpheus rescuing the Matrix. Nigga, I'm comfortable with a chopper on the roof. Took a homie for the view. Shit was graphic. Folk on the hustlers.
Yo, welcome back to the Commissioner's Corner. I'm your host, Joey 9. I have with me
Queen FPTV F. Please subscribe to my channel.
Make sure y'all tap in with Queen FPTV. She just had a dope interview tonight with Zah. Make sure y'all go run it up, yo. How can they reach your channel after that?
Queen FPTV QWE and _EFFIE on YouTube. Subscribe.
For sure. She got some more dope interviews coming up this week. Make sure y'all go check out our catalog, man. Tonight we got a real dope guest in the building. He's turned the streets of battle rap apart, man. Like, he probably done beat your favorite battle rapper already. Okay. You feel me? But before we get into this interview, yo, I just want to remind y'all that the month of July is coming to an end. The artist of the month. I mean, yo, we got our work cut out. This weekend we're gonna just spend our time trying to figure out, you feel me, like which one of these battlers deserve this cash prize and free promo from the entire commission. That's spaces, that's tweets, that's posts, that's sharing your battles, that's interviews with whoever you want to do interviews with. You know what I mean? Promote whatever you got going on. So check this out real quick. July's first commission of the month. I know what time it is, man. Yeah, we got our guests in the building finally.
What's up?
Hey, yo, look, I'm gonna give you the floor, right? I'm gonna let you introduce yourself to the people, dog.
I'm usually like modest, but people are telling me not to be modest. My name is the Ultimate Beast Primus, the Chicago, the Reaction God. I'm the NOCO Chicago division head. I've been booking for 7 years, battling for 8. I also am staff and book at Danger Zone Battle League as well.
Fire,
Um, so
fire.
yeah, we're here.
There we go, man. Ultimate Beast Promise in the building. Yo, welcome to
Shout
the
out.
Commissioner's Corner. You know what I mean? We are proud to have you up here. You feel me? Like, you've been definitely putting in work. You know what I mean? Like you said, you've been doing things for battle rap, not just in the ring, but outside of the ring. You know what I'm saying? And it's all appreciated, yo. You feel me? Those are people we really appreciate, yo. You feel me? Because I mean, you got a genuine love for the game. You know what I mean? So
Absolutely.
happy to have you up here. We want to talk about it. You feel me? So you born and raised in the Midwest?
Yeah, born and raised in Chicago.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. So what was it like for you coming up in Chicago? Yo? You can, you know what I mean,
Um,
give us as much of your background, or you know what I mean, as least as you want. Yo. You feel me?
no, it's
It's
all
your
good.
show.
I was born in on the west side of Chicago. I grew up in L Town. We got
Okay,
different hoods, whatever. You got L Town, K Town, and so that's the two major like areas that kind of break up the west side. But there's other neighborhoods. I think at 14 I moved to the south side, and you kind of like always hear like you're not from 63rd, or you hear like everybody having drama on 79th Street. So like the south side pretty much starts at like 43rd all the way up to like 95th. And
okay.
then after 95th, it's like considered the hundreds, and you kind of out of Chicago. But
Gotcha,
so
gotcha,
I
gotcha,
grew up 14 years old, went to the South Side, um, and then I stayed there pretty much my adult life. Um,
gotcha. Okay.
my
So what's the
background,
what's the difference between the sides though? Before we move on to that, what's the difference between the
I'm
sides of Chicago?
well, I would say growing up as a 80s baby that grew up in the 90s. In the 90s,
It was
gang
crazy, right?
banging gang banging looked different on both sides of town.
Okay,
So gang banging when I was growing up in the 90s was like literally like the Warriors. Like literally it'll be block versus block, click versus click. You got 20 dudes versus our 20 dudes, and it was fights like that. And
yo, it's
that
crazy that you said that.
yeah, no, like that's something that was still alive. And then I think um when you got into high school, that kind of went away. And
Mhm.
then that's the west side. The south side, it wasn't a lot of fair ones. You was just getting shot. Like so, it
Gotcha.
was more people dying on the south side from gun violence, and then on the west side, it's more people getting beat up or jumped on because they was more physical. So that was the difference. How you gonna go? Either you gonna get beat to death or you gonna get shot to death. Drugs was the same on both sides. Everything was pretty much the same, but just how you dealt with street justice was just that's the difference between the south side and the west side.
Shout out Big Mo, yo.
Yeah, thank you for that.
He must be from Chicago.
Thank you for that lesson. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah, I never heard nobody break the sides down before.
No, for sure. Like we always, like I got friends from Chicago. You know what I mean? And it's it just seemed like a whole different world than where I come from. You feel me? Like Baltimore is a whole different city. it's a whole different energy, a whole different vibe. And like just even knowing the layout, how the shit is made, like it's different. You feel me? Like we got
Yeah,
probably a few more sides than y'all got out there. You know what I mean?
yeah.
Like for real, but that shit sound like it's crazy though. So as far as your history with rap, you feel me? Like what started first? Did you start with, you know what I mean, just spitting, just making raps? You know what I mean? Was you always just a
I actually, I
freestyler? Did
actually
you
never,
battle?
I actually never rapped. Like, I actually did poetry, just freelance before. I never rapped. And somebody heard me rap one time. I just wrote a freestyle, and somebody's like, "Yo, you should do battle rap. Like, you sound like a battle rapper." And I didn't know what battle rap was. I wasn't privileged to. I wasn't privileged like everybody was with the Smack DVD and all that kind of stuff. I found out about battle rap at 15, watching the MTV competitions with like Rain Man and Blind Fury. You know what I mean? And those
I
guys.
feel
So I was so late to the game, and then I ended up around that time in high school getting into somebody just came up to me and they started battling me, and I was around all my cousins, and they um they were rappers, and they were just like, "Bro, you rap back against him?" It's like, "Well, we rappers and we wouldn't have did that." So it was like, "Yeah, you should keep trying." So I just held on to it, and I did some video rap competitions that really had nothing to do with just battle rap culture. And then somebody, you know, told me to get into battle rap, and they pointed me. They just said Google it. I ended up Googling it, and I found No Coast Raps, and the person that actually kind of gave me, that was my guide, that actually guided me to Danger Zone, was Mr. Mills. I had seen Mr. Mills versus Danny Myers, and he was local to me, and I was just like, I'm gonna find that guy, and I found him on Facebook, and I just inboxed him, told him I needed some help on how to, learn this culture, and he just kind of gave me some directives, and yeah, a year later I was battling
All right. So how long has it been now? How long have you been battling?
since 2017.
in 2017. All right, so let's start from the beginning. Who was your first on cam battle?
I came to this event called Polar Vortex. It was in December. That was the first like battle rap event I ever went to on No Coast. It was a guy named the Shaman, and he rapped for 9 minutes straight. He did like a music set there, and he did
God
like
damn.
I'd never seen like the Five Deadly Venoms type of deal. So this dude transitioned from like four different beats and a continuous 9 minute freestyle, never stopped, and he flipped the building upside down. And I said, "That's why I want to battle." I asked the league owner. He said he doesn't battle, and then we were still able to set it up, and that was my first battle versus this guy named the Shaman on
All
No
right.
Coast.
All right. So in your history of battle rap, you feel what I'm saying? What are the standout opponents that you know in your career?
Oh, in my career, I broke out versus Gage. I got Gage literally like my first year in battle rap.
Whoa,
Um,
whoa, whoa,
I,
whoa, hold on.
yeah,
Was Gage already at
yeah,
the
Gage
top?
was Gage. Yeah,
Yeah, Gage
I'm
was Gage.
a rookie that's got a 20,000 view battle with Gage. Like Gage was that nigga.
Fire.
So how did you get that battle? Where like it was like you were that impressive already that he was like, hey, let's.
Nah, nah, it was an in the moment thing. It was in the moment. I got no show. Gage had something, and we figured it out right there on the spot. And we kind of tailored some shit to each other like in the moment. So yeah, it was literally like 3 hours notice. And yeah,
All right, so how did you do in that battle, man? Because I don't remember seeing that one. Like that's
so I thought I I thought I did bad because they called time on me. I was a rookie. I didn't really understand battle rap. And then everybody came up to me and they was like, "You beat Gage," and I was just like, "I don't know what that means." Like I'm happy I got a veteran, but I didn't know what that meant. And I think that battle stayed at like 1,000 views for like a year because like nobody wanted to share it because like Gage is like the people's champ here. And then like after a year, when people really saw it, it just kicked up. It kicked up to like 7,000 views, and then probably like 4 years later, algorithm bonus after Gage battled Goods and got us another 12K. So, but
That's fire.
at the time being a rookie, that just meant everything. Like, cause nobody in my class was able to battle Gage or any veteran that was like a Chicago pioneer at that time. So it really pushed me above everybody in my class during that era.
That's fire. I ain't gonna lie to you. That's dope.
So who were some of the people that came out of Chicago around the time when you know what I mean when you were making your rounds? You
Um,
feel me? Some of the names.
I say I say Hunter Shot Frenchie. He was hot at that time. There's a cat named Rob Metaphor that was hot at that time. Um, and I think that was pretty much it, man. It wasn't anybody that you had really seen like regionally that really came
Mhm.
out of my class. Everybody kind of stayed localized. That's because of what Chicago battle rap was at the time. You had guerrilla warfare, which was the third biggest league in the world at the time, because RBE was kind of still getting their feet wet. Gracie was still doing, those big crown cards where she had like big KMF Hoffa. So they had like a major focus on the Midwest at the time. So Chicago artists at the time really didn't feel like they needed to lead the city. That's kind of how like, how like New York guys, back in the big stage era, kind of didn't feel like they needed to battle
Right.
anywhere else. That's how people in Chicago felt. They felt like they were in the promised land. So when you in a top heavy city like that, I had a large like rookie class. It was like 17 of us, but like only like four of us kind of went regional and was known in the region.
Okay.
I would say Shestafa's part of that class as well. Shestafa's somebody that broke out. Maybe Mega the Savage, and Duke the Shooter.
Okay. Shout out to
Yeah.
Stafford, yo.
Yeah, shout out to
That's
him.
dope.
Absolutely. All right, so what would you think is your toughest battle? You got
Uh, I would say A Ward and O Red.
oh, okay.
Mm.
Why?
Yeah. Uh,
You know the whole way.
well, I
Yeah,
mean, I'm a
like,
Pan African, so like at the time, I mean, A Ward was, he was really, really heavy on the Christian stuff. I was the first person to make A Ward curse, started cussing after me. I kind of went viral with my third round. I think I remember somebody in the comments saying, um, "Y'all are hating on this man because he don't have a fan base. But if Daylight would have said this round, you would have said it was the greatest round. You know, one of the greatest rounds." And I really like destroyed him. I went viral off of that shit. Um, just in my region off of the third round. Um, A Ward was really, really difficult. The freestyles, that was my first organic main event. Um, and it was the first time I had introduced as a legal, and I had introduced battle rap to 63rd, and that's pretty much where O Block is at. So it
Mm.
was not a welcoming place to have battle rap at, and this is during the time where O Block is hot, where everybody is, having all this gang violence and stuff like that.
You had
So
niggas in O Block? Oh my
I
god.
had I brought battle rap to O Block. Yes, I did.
That's dope.
I'm not the guy that just battled there. I'm the guy that did a 2-day event and brought 140 people to O Block. So
That's
as a
dope.
battler and as a league owner. So yeah.
that's crazy. And you know what I mean? Like, I know the people down there didn't really understand it. They was probably like, yo, like, how can y'all talk like that to each other and nobody get shot afterwards? Like, that's crazy. You know what I
No,
mean?
I mean, people be enamored with people be enamored with battle rap. I mean, you kind of get celebritized in the moment. People think,
Absolutely.
um, they. I'm gonna just stand up so you guys can see me better. But yeah, people just they really get enamored with it. They really love the culture. So
Oh,
we don't.
definitely.
I think the scary thing with battles in Chicago is when you bring people that don't understand it and they in somebody's entourage. Like
Right,
those are the
right,
guys that you got to worry about. It's not the people in the culture. When you
right. No, of
are
course.
yeah, when you're in Chicago battle rap culture, you're really protected and insulated. We don't really
Mhm.
have beef. Like people come to the culture to get away from the street violence, and it doesn't take away. I think this gives me an opportunity to separate that misconception between Chicago and Chirac. Chicago battle rap is Chicago battle rap. It's not part of Chirac. Chirac is street culture, right? That's the YNs. That's niggas shooting up houses and shooting up funeral homes and schools. That's not in battle rap. Like battle rap
Right.
in Chicago is pretty insulated. But it's just when you bring people who don't understand it, that's where it gets dangerous.
Gotcha.
So
Makes
And
sense.
nothing does anywhere. You feel me? I think that's anywhere, bro.
Yes.
All right. So, what was your most recent drop?
My most recent drop. That's a good question. Drop. I haven't had a battle drop this year, to be honest. Now that I think about it,
Hmm,
I battled Levon last
So,
year on I battle. They got vaulted.
damn,
I don't want to. I feel bad, but I feel like it's overrated.
over it.
I think as far as like actual footage drop, yeah, because I took a
Yeah, the footage
long break,
dropping, right? The last battle. Okay. So, how long was your
hit
hiatus?
10 months. It wasn't that
10
it
months.
was 10 months. I did the battle.
Oh, you kind of choppy. Hold up.
I'm military, bro.
All right. Something happened because we started
Am I
breaking
good
up.
now, or do I need
Yeah,
to
there we
move?
go. There we go.
Okay.
Oh, you froze back up again. Oh, we good?
All right.
We good?
Am I
All
good?
right, we good.
Okay.
Yeah, we good
Good.
now.
All red. I'd have to check. Yeah, I think it was all red. Because I've done other battles, but I just took a break to get some at the time. I just had a lot going on. And
Understood.
break from
Understood.
active, once like I stabilize.
All right, you sound like the
Is my
ultimate
signal
Beast
good? I
Primus
don't know.
right now.
Do a mic check.
Yeah,
Oh, that's funny.
you definitely sound like a robot in disguise right now, bro.
Oh no. Okay. So if my signal bad, we gonna switch locations.
Oh, yeah, he clipped out. We gonna give him a second
There
to
you
pop back
go.
in. All right,
Good now?
Yeah,
boom.
we
There we
good.
go. There we go.
Okay.
Crystal
If it
clear,
goes
nigga.
out, I'm gonna move again.
All
All right,
right.
No, but
cool,
I was
cool.
I was just saying I was just saying to answer your question. I think it was all red, and I just took a break because of work.
Understood. I mean, shoot,
I gotta understand that.
understandable. You feel me? Because
Yeah.
everybody not at a point where they could just eat off a battle rap, bro.
Thanks.
Especially not doing
Yeah.
these
No, that's a
days.
fact.
Hey, yo, shout
And
out
I'm
to
not
my
the guy that.
man. Oh, go ahead.
No, I'm not the guy that eats off battle rap. I'm the guy that like produces. You know what I'm saying? I'm the guy that's contributing. So I don't. A lot of times I'm not even like thinking about eating off of it, or more so just trying to create opportunities so other people can eat. So I don't really think as much about like how I can make money as a battler. I think about how I could like provide a product for the consumers as a league
Oh,
owner.
fire. For sure, for sure.
All right. What was your most recent battle that came out? I mean, that you just did. I'm sorry.
So this past Saturday, I battled Queen Damo and on Go Hard or Go Home in Minnesota, and then the week prior, the Queen Damo was a one rounder. The guy BNT, he named the card after my slogan. He named it Beast Mode him to death. That was an interesting homage. And then the week prior to that, this when we did the Boiler Room versus Lions Den, and I battled Kvng Kia
Jeez.
in 3 rounds, and then we
Fire.
we ended up getting the performance of the night on that one.
Dope. That's
Hey,
fire.
yo, shout out to 3-0 Battle Leagues.
Shout out to
Shout out
y'all.
to
Shout
Ant.
out.
You feel me? Real
Shout out.
dope platform out there in Texas, man. Make sure y'all tap in with them guys, man.
Absolutely.
Ant is a real avid supporter of battle rap. You
Absolutely.
know what I mean? All things good in battle rap, yo. So make sure y'all tap in with 3-0, yo. Make sure y'all lock in and follow Ant. All right, so hold up, though. You said you had 2 or 3 battles in July.
Two. I had a
2
one
battles.
rounder and a three
One
rounder,
and a
7 days
3 round.
apart.
Jeez. All right, so how did you do it like with that, man? You got
Was it in
2.
July?
Yeah. You got 2 battles a week apart,
Hmm.
a 1 round and a 3 rounder. And I saw your Kvng Kia battle.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? and you were pretty clean, bro. Like it ain't like you was struggling through that round. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
what's the method to the madness?
Um, I tell my battlers that I manage, you need to practice till you get it to your subconscious memory, and you can only know if it's in your subconscious memory if if you can wrap it under duress. Um, I use the example, if somebody put a gun to your head, you wouldn't forget how to spell your own name. So under no circumstances can you forget your material. I just drill it. I think I had this thing. I call it, like, how they got the sleep number beds. You got like two
Mm-hmm.
sides. You got like the 7 or 8. I have a memory number. So like whatever your memory number, you need to double that. So if you wrap around 10 times or 20 times and you find out it takes me this many times to wrap it to memorize it, then you need to double that number, whatever that number is. So
Okay.
um, yeah.
Okay. All right. All right. So let's talk about your battle on the bowler run. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
So you got King Kia going into this
hmm
battle. Were you the underdog in that battle? Was he the favorite? You know what I mean? Like what was the consensus going into this battle?
I don't think I was the underdog in that battle. I think it was very clear that, I was the veteran giving him a shot. I just think he's just hotter, because he's super duper active, and he's very well known in Florida. But in no circumstance did I feel like I was an underdog, or did he convince anybody that I was an underdog. And there's no disrespect to him. It's just that I've battled people like way more, just bigger than his brand. So, but I mean, people was confident in him, but they say he's gonna do good, but I don't think anybody expected him to like beat me.
Oh, all right, so the battle's over now. You feel me? How'd it go? 3 round
Um,
battle.
th- yeah, they judged it. They judged it 2-1 my favor. They gave me the first and the second, and they gave him the third. Um, I don't have a major dispute with that. I personally feel like I beat him 3-0, but I'm not gonna argue with what people witnessed. If they felt like it was 2-1, that's totally fine. Even if they felt like he won, it's totally fine with me. Like, because I care more about the conversation than I care about the win. I went 2 years like dominating and just like bodying dudes, and then I have like 13 people that quit battle rap within my resume. So it's not fun to like have a bunch of battles where you're not getting any traction because the opponent isn't relevant anymore in the culture. So the fact that we have a conversation is good for me. But I think it was very clear that I beat Kia. I don't think there's a debate in any
Mm.
conversation that he won.
How do you feel about the quality of the battle? Do you feel like overall it's a good rewatchable battle?
I've watched the battle 15 times now. I'm very proud of it. I'm proud of him, and I'm proud of what we created. Yeah, I think it's a good battle.
Okay. Is there anything that you feel like he learned from that battle? And then I want to ask you the reverse side.
Um, I think he- I think it remains to be seen as far as like until we see his next battle. But I think he learned not to underestimate, not to take battles so close, and to do better research. It was one
Mm.
of those things where somebody creates an angle on you based off their opinion of you. It's not like they actually, like, let's say I see you and I just believe a certain thing about you. I'm like, oh, well, you tall, you must play basketball, and basketball niggas do this, and then you make an angle about that. Like, that's not true. It's just because I fit an archetype doesn't make it true. Like, you got to do better research. Um, and then you have the task of like trying to convince people of something you're saying is true. So he says KD told me I shouldn't have battled you, and then you made an angle off that. I'm like, we didn't hear KD say that. So now you got to convince us that what he said was true, and then you got to convince us that the angle matters. So you create two like tasks for yourself when you don't do your research. So hopefully he'll learn to research better. Me, I think my thing will always be less is more. Um, yeah, I think that's the better thing I can do. Just do a lot less and leave what's there to linger, because I will give people information overload with too much material sometimes, and then the really really deep stuff goes underappreciated because it's too much material in there. I'm not saying like, oh, it's so over your head. No, I'm gonna say deep stuff that, and I'm going to frame it in a way that anybody can intellectually understand. I think the definition of lyricism is saying something deep that everybody can get. I don't think you should be. You need to read a book. You need to Google it. You'll get it on the footage. That's not lyricism. Like lyricism is when you can say something extremely intellectual or has multiple meanings, and then everybody can feel just as intelligent as the person speaking it is in the room. You shouldn't make people feel stupid when they're watching your shit. They should feel educated, or they should feel like, oh no, I know what Oppenheimer is, man. I know what, some quantum physics thing. Like I get it. So I
You credit
just,
that to your
less is
poetic
more.
background.
No, no, I'm just an analytical dude. I think the thing that'll go to the poetic background is more of something I've been incorporating lately, which is just charisma. Because this
Mhm.
ultimate beast um, style of just being hyper aggressive has kind of pigeonholed me into only rapping one way. And so now I've gotten more comfortable with myself to just be able to express more emotions, which makes it even more devastating when I am aggressive because there's a rainbow of emotions where, I can come back to the aggression, and then the aggression actually it has meaning behind it. It's not just monotone aggression all the way through. I think Danny Myers had that issue in his early years, and then when he learned to show different things like jokes and lyricism and scheming, other parts of him was appreciated than just a loud nigga that could punch. So I had to go through my journey to learn the same thing as well for myself.
Okay. Were there any other standouts from that event? You know, from
Absolutely, absolutely. And Famo is viral right now. That's the cat that's in a wheelchair. Outlaw did amazing. Outlaw actually won that battle. Send the poet. She did great. She was the lady that had the lizards on her. She was the only woman that day. Her opponent. Um, just as a nice announcement, I can say this. Famo and Outlaw will be dropping first. So the guy that's going viral right now, that will be the first battle that drops from that card. I can
fire.
release
Shout
that
out to
information.
Famo and Outlaw, man. That battle was crazy if y'all didn't see it
Yeah,
yet.
send the poet. I thought Balboa, he caught the worst body in the building. He bodied Juvelli.
Valley.
Yeah,
Oh man.
Balboa, Balboa did amazing. Um, this guy
Mm.
named Commando, he did really really good. It was a lot of breakout performances. There's one more
That's
I'm
fire.
thinking of. J Major. J Major did great. So these were like all the standouts. And believe it or not, like the main event, Reggie P. Reggie P bodied OG Grizzly. Like he bodied him like 3-0. It's not a debate.
Mm.
So not only he win the judgment, win the money. He the main event, the dude that won two tournaments and bullpen, and who also won a radio tournament, freestyled it the week prior to the event, came in and caught a body the next week. So salute to Reggie P for
Shout out to
giving that
Salute,
to a
Reggie
legend.
salute
P,
to that. That's
man.
dope.
That's crazy. That's amazing, yo. Shout out to you, yo.
All right, so where have battle rap taken you? Like where have you traveled because of battle rap?
Um, I've only been, I think,
Hold up, what happened?
so.
Mm.
Oops, hold on. No, I was getting a call. Let me sure.
Yeah.
That's on do not disturb so we don't have no issues.
Uh, give him a second, yo. We'll be right back.
Fire
Give him a
interview.
second. I'm gonna give him a second to shot, to tap back in. We'll be right back when the commission was calling, yo. Hold tight. 1 second, yo.
The fiend sampled the drop, nigga, and it was hot. Couldn't afford the plastic Aldi shopping. We kept that can in a box. Let's not Let's not get it confused. I'm bodying this dude. A llama gonna shoot. Morpheus rescuing the Matrix. Nigga, I'm comfortable with a chopper on the roof. With a homie for the view. Shit was graphic. Folk wanna hustlers.
Okay, am I still in here?
Yeah, we back. We good, bro.
Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Okay, my apologies.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
So I was asking you, where have you traveled because of better rap?
I traveled to Florida, everywhere in the Midwest between Detroit, Cincinnati, Ohio, um, St. Louis, Indiana, California, and New York.
Okay.
What do you feel like was the best place to better rap?
I don't know. Um, I think all the situations was different, you know. Like when I went to Philly, I didn't say Philly. When I went to Philly, that was Midnight Madness. But I don't know what the Philly scene looks like, you know what I'm saying? But I would say like one of the best experiences I had on stage was at Midnight Madness, but I don't know like how Philly is in general. I haven't battled in enough places to know
Philly crazy,
uh
bro. It's fun though.
yeah,
We get there all the time.
yeah, word. Yeah, I was
All
scared for my life down there. They had the scariest hood I ever seen in my life, G. We went over there to get a Philly cheesesteak, man. It was a strip of hypes out there. I was like, bruh, like where are we at? And the one-way thing where it's one lane, but it's a two-lane street, so people speed up and down the street so they can make it to the corner before they get blocked in. So every time it looks like it's about to something's about to jump off. It was weird. Um, but
that
I
shit
haven't
regular
been
shit to
to
us
enough
over here.
places. I haven't been to enough places enough times to know what my favorite would be. I
Gotcha.
love my
All
city,
right.
but I'm gonna make the most out of every opportunity. It really doesn't matter. It's
Gotcha.
somebody
All right.
in there that want to see you. So
What's the toughest city or the toughest crowd you ever battled in front of?
Saint fucking Louis, them heathens
St. Louis.
down there,
Heathens.
Heathens.
G
heathens.
skills. Heathens.
Yeah,
Drive
I battled.
Corolla, you heathen.
Yeah, I battled there 3 times. But I'm talking about
Katie.
heckling. So man, so funny story. This is before the pandemic, right? This is like 2019 or 2018. I think it's 2019. Yeah. So I battled Riso Wells in St. Louis, right? This his debut. He walked in. Now, mind you, remember the pandemic era, we all wearing a mask, right?
Mm-hmm.
I ain't never seen the mask before. Riso came in with 17 people, and he made all of them wear black masks. So when it was, and he gave out extra masks. So it's everybody in the crowd wearing masks. So when I'm rapping, they not reacting for me because they got the mask on. That's like kind of like they gag order. And then when he rap, they take the mask off and they get to screaming. I'm like, bro, what the fuck is happening? Bro, that
That's
was a
funny.
wild thing. I don't know if you can see that you could see people with black masks in the footage, and they had on the COVID mask before COVID, but they were all black cloth masks. This is 2019 before pre-pandemic. So yeah, St. Louis, and it was the same thing when I went back to last year when I battled J Ron. I think J Ron is my last drop. Now that I remember.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah,
and
that's what somebody said.
Yeah,
yeah, he
Alex.
said the weirdest shit. Like he went viral for saying some weird ass shit to me. He was like, he not hot. He's like, you battle. You say you battle. Oh, red. He not hot. He red. Chill. He peppers. I was like, red, hot, chili. I was like, that's what you was trying to do. I was like, he went viral for the worst reach ever. But that it was heckling me too. I was just like, there is some St. Louis people that are cool, but I have not had a St. Louis. I've not had a good St. Louis experience yet.
Mm-mm-mm.
Hey
Man,
yo, shout out to everybody from St. Louis, yo. We rock with
yeah, shout
y'all,
out,
yo.
shout out.
You know what I mean? Ultimate Beast Primus got beef with St. Louis, not us. Y'all dangerous.
I ain't got beef with them. They got beef with me. I just came to rap for these people.
He said, I just came to rap. That's it. Do my job.
Oh man. No, yo, all right, yo, let's get back to it. Let's get back to it. All right, so if you had if you could pick your next 5 ops, right? I'm gonna label this your hit list. I'm gonna give you the floor.
If I could pick my next 5 outs, you talking to? See, that's a bad question to ask a league owner because I can pick my next
I
five
know,
outs.
I know, I know.
But I would say, I mean, I go astronomical booking. So I mean, my dream battle is B Dot. Like that's somebody that I think challenged me, push me to my limit. But he's not battling now. So I would say Jada Nightwing,
Okay.
um, Hansel.
Mm.
Um, I'm gonna say probably City Towers, Mac Myron, and Fonz. Fonz called me out, so I have to battle him. He don't call people out,
Mm.
so I ain't forgot about him.
No, that's fire. That's fire. Oh, that's what I meant to ask you. And your battle with King Kia, right?
Yeah.
Let's go back to that. What was your favorite line that you spit in that battle that landed? You feel me? Like, what was one of your favorite joints that hit in that battle?
Mm, that landed.
Hmm.
I think everything landed,
Hmm.
but because my style has morphed into this thing where I'm commanding silence. So
Right.
um, I used to, I think I found my little battle rap superpower and it's getting people to shut the fuck up versus, and then
Right.
it sounds delusional. Um, I had a lot of shit that landed. Um,
He said, "Now I'm believing." Let's go. Let's
but
go.
what was it? I done dropped so much work in the city. I got a union rep.
Mm.
Um, let me think. I got all the Damo bars in my head because that was 3 days ago.
Oh shit! Give us something from the Domo battle then. Give us something from that.
oh, oh, look at this dyke, cause this the news. They gonna have to tell your father. Have the country believe she got a dick like Michelle Obama. Like that was
Oh,
like probably like my biggest one that landed. That it was.
oh, man, not the shut. Hey yo. So how many females have you battled in your battle rap tenure, bro?
Just two, just
Just
two,
two.
just Damo, and I battled Panic, and
Okay.
that was 10 days before the A Ward battle. I went
Ah,
viral off of her too. Yeah, like I
what you go viral off of that one for?
Always go
I
viral.
don't want to spoil it for you. It is the closing bar in my third round.
Oh
Yeah,
man.
go watch Ultimate Beast versus Panic, man, on Danger Zone Battle League.
All right.
So salute to Panic, man. Panic is in a fight versus cancer. She's winning. She's going through chemotherapy right now, and she gave me my first main event ever. My first main event was a female on Danger Zone. So salute to her for that, and she's pushing through.
Fire.
Yeah,
Fire. Salute to that. Salute to Panic, yo. Keep fighting. You feel me?
she fighting
And yeah,
cancer.
man.
She hosted my last event, man. She hosted VDM. You know what I'm saying? And she did a great job. She's the one that booked ABZ versus Lady Tunes on my card.
That's
So
fine.
yeah, Panic been she's been one of the most like influential behind the scenes, booking and persons and managers. A lot of people just wouldn't know between Chicago and Ohio battle rap. So salute to her.
Fire. Fire. Fire.
Shout out to that. Um, what do you want to accomplish in bed?
Um, I have a few goals. Um, so me as a battler, I just want at one point to do a big stage battle. I think everybody should at some point have that goal. That's usually the thing that kind of inspires anybody to do it when they see those big arenas, 2 and 4,000 people just shaking the room. I want to hear a reaction so big I can't hear myself think. Like I want the opportunity to do that. Those are far and few in between. I think the big stage era is over with. You know, it doesn't mean that there aren't top tiers, but and it doesn't mean you don't have big stage events. We just don't. They just don't happen as frequently as they used to. But I would like a big stage battle. That's as a league owner. Um, I mean, as a battle rapper and as a league owner, um, I wanna do a 2,000 person event. That would make me happy if I could unify 2,000 people to come hear some raps, regardless of who's rapping in my city. And nobody's been able to do that. So I just want to be able to unify battle rap in the Midwest to a level where you're like, I have, I've never been to a big stage battle. Most of the big stage battles in Chicago was no more than like 500 people. I want to crack 1,000.
That's fine. I think
Alright.
it's good.
What was the biggest event battle rap wise in Chicago though?
It was the Crown One and the Crown Two. That's I think that's when you saw Daylight and Averb, Daylight and O Red, Big K and Math Hoffa and um, Danny Myers and JC, um, Surf and Averb, like Young Eel and Hitman Holla. Like Gracie is responsible for those um,
Shout out to
mega
Gracie.
mega matches. She was the only person at the time that had the clout to book top tiers. The same top tiers that Smack could have booked at that time. So yeah, that's just an era that people would just wish would come back. So
Oh, that's dope, man.
it's something to strive
Um,
for.
man, all right. So fire interview, man. Like if anybody wants to get in touch with you to get booked on your league, can you like just drop some info like how they can get your attention or you feel me? Like how the process goes.
The process for me is if you live in the city, right? So my local booking standards is different than my national booking standards. Local booking standards is I'm not booking you if you don't come to my events. If you can't come in and pay $25 and shake my hand and support what we're doing, like don't ask me to invest money into you and get on my stage and you live in my city. I think that's a slap in the face. I think that standard should be kind of protocol for every league owner. Shouldn't be asking to be battling on somebody's league. You can't pull up to the event, man.
Straight like
Um,
that.
and then nationally, I just nationally my thing is for my battlers because I've pretty much the largest roster in the Midwest. I got like 26 battlers. Um, and probably like 9 of them are active right now, like consistently doing battles all year round. But the first thing is they gotta want to battle you, right? I like it. One of my guys needs to feel like it's a benefit for them. And like that's my first stand. It's like do my guys want to battle you? And the best way you do that is just be somebody that's professional and somebody that's dope. So when I campaign, when I shop that footage to those guys, I'm like, yo, roster, this is who we got. These are some guys that hit me up to battle. What do y'all think? And we're talking about people who we got to either drive in, bus in, or fly in. So I look at your footage and I filter it, but then afterwards I send it to my roster. And my guys got to want to catch wreck with you. You got to be somebody that's hot. If you're
Mhm.
somebody that's like a debuter, like somebody like under 5 battles, like just rookie, you just shimmy some footage and just have a conversation. It's pretty simple. But if you establish, you want to be somebody that has transferable value. So yeah.
Fire,
Dope.
fire. All right, so can you do me a favor and shout out some of the artists on your roster, man? Like get them some love real quick while we up this.
Oh yeah. XQZ is the GOAT. We call him Junami Surf. Um, he's like 8-time no coach champion. He's like the Zeus of the league. He battled on the first card back in 2009. Like he's battled
Fire.
every year on the league since 2009. Has never taken the break off. He's the dude that was the first person to beat Bill Collector in the KOTD tournament. Um, Human, our league champion, Agent Orange. He's a multi-time 106 and Park champion, but he's also our current Chicago division champion. So of my division, the Chicago division, he's the champion of that. Previous champion, Speedy Calhoun, Black Mage, Sean Penn, and then two battlers that I managed that are not on my roster, A Beezy and Nonchalant John. And then the new one I just picked up, Yema Serafina.
Yema Serafina.
Yema, shout out to Yema, shout out to ABC.
Shout out to Beezy, man.
Yeah.
Hey, shout out to Nonchalant John too, yo.
Yeah, shout out to you.
Yeah, Nonchalant John this past weekend just won the North Division championship from Father Focus Confucius. So he's the North Division champion now. So now, right now, I manage 3 champions between 2 different cities.
Fire, man. So, let's talk about the boiler room. Like, are you a part of the boiler room roster?
Yeah, I'm not part of their roster, but I'm part of their staff. And
Okay.
you know, Beezy is my artist, so anything she does, I'm gonna fully support whatever it is. I'm always committed to anything my battlers are doing that is gonna help them be successful. I got Josh Carroll. Josh Carroll's got a fucking baseball game coming up. I'm gonna go to that. If I can support it, I'm gonna do it, whether it's in or out of battle rap. But as far as the boiler room is concerned, that's A, B, Z, and 7, and I'm there as a league owner, as a battler, as a scout, in full support of their vision. That's along with Kenny Black and Chilla Jones of TBL and Team Oro.
Shout out to that.
And speaking of Team Aura, the newest member of Team Aura.
F. Dot, you part of Team Oro?
Yeah, I am.
Oh, word. That's dope, man. So we all part of the same family.
I'm telling you, we are. Definitely.
Big shout out to the boiler room, man. You
Shout out
feel
to
me?
them.
Shout out to everything that they got going on down there. They some good people, man. Shout out to Seven and Beezy. You know what I mean? Shout out to Ultimate Beast Primus show for kicking it with us, show. You feel me? Taking time from this busy life. You feel me? We know you're a grown up, yo. You got real man shit to do.
I'm very grateful. I appreciate the opportunity. I want to do anything I can to contribute to this culture.
No, for sure, man. Look, from the commission.
I got a question for y'all, right? Hold on. The whole commission here. My question for y'all is, how can I contribute to what y'all doing? You're putting on for battle rap and giving exposure to battlers, but how can I, as a league owner, battler, just as a person, how can I contribute to what you guys got going on?
You can send your artists to us.
Okay.
You feel what I'm saying? That's one way so we can get to know them. You feel what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Yeah. I feel like that's the way right there. You feel
what I'm
Okay.
saying? For sure. Yeah. I mean, just keep us, keep us tapped into with, whatever you got.
And popping. Your events.
Your events, you feel
Absolutely.
me? We'll cover your events. We'll promote them. Like
we do face-offs and shit like that, all of that stuff. You know what
absolutely. And we also have the commission artist of the month going on. So if you have some artists that you think should qualify to be looked at, you feel me? To see if they, you know what I'm saying? We're doing this every month going forward, you feel me? Every month we're going to give away a cash prize, and we're going to give away free promotion for the whole following month after the votes, so we're going to do a panel, vote on who we think should win, and depending on the support they get, the actual work they put in, the quality of their rounds, you know what I'm saying? Like the strength of schedule, all of that, everything's going to come into effect when it comes to who we pick to promote, you feel me?
So what I'm gonna do in the next 48 hours, I'm gonna tell everybody from the boiler room, everybody from Danger Zone, and everybody from No Coast Raps to subscribe and like the channel. That's what I'm gonna do, and then I'm most definitely push y'all in for a round.
I appreciate it.
Y'all most definitely doing a great service to the culture.
Absolutely. He has his channel, right? And I have my own channel. So yeah, we both do interviews, so yeah, definitely tap in.
First, tap in with the whole commission. You feel me? Talks with Jay.
She do it.
Forecast Media, Bumpy Bars. The Married to the Bars, Till and Kel. You feel me? They do bar breakdowns of battles. You feel me? So they can pull up the hardest. They'll pull them in, they op up and let them duke it out over with the bars, man. Who won what round? All that live. You feel me? Like,
wow, that's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, like we got you covered. You feel me? And artists of the month get access to all of this. You get on the bar breakdown. You get on F. Dot channel. Mine, we gonna promote you for the whole month. We're gonna clip up, we're gonna share your battles, we're gonna promote everything that you got going on, anything you want to promote outside of battle rap, you got us. You feel me?
So let me ask you this about the artist of the month thing. So let's say somebody doesn't make artist of the month. That service, is that a service that you guys could sell? Is that a service that a battler could buy? If he says, "Hey, I want to pay you guys for some promotion, at 200, 500, a couple $100 for you guys to promote us since you guys are a major promotion outlet." Is that something that you guys
Absolutely.
are open to?
We
Absolutely,
definitely will.
absolutely. Like generally, like we trying to just build the service up and build the value of the platforms and everything. You
Okay.
feel me? But we definitely open to working with artists if that's what they
Yes,
want
if
to
they
do.
want
Like if
to.
they want to skip the line, you feel me, and it not be, available things. You feel me? Like you see
Yeah,
how we work
self
with the
self investment. I'm all for
yeah,
self investment.
Yes,
You want people to
absolutely.
pay for you, pay for yourself. You pay for them
But
Jordans.
we
You pay
all
for,
facts,
you know what I'm saying?
well, we
facts.
all have channels. We all have spaces. We all do lives. Like we play people music videos in the beginning of our channels. You feel me? Like we
Yep.
could
Okay.
add space, all of that stuff. You feel me? Like we want to make sure we putting together a good product with good value, good content. You feel me? And then
And it's for the culture. It's for
it's
the
definitely
culture.
for
You
the
feel
culture,
me? They
man.
can tap in whatever time, and we try to make it happen.
Absolutely, absolutely. So, hey, look,
Okay,
if y'all want
great,
to work
man.
with the commission, lock in with us. Is at least like 10 networks that we work with.
Okay.
You feel me? Lock in with us. We can definitely talk business.
Oh
We had
man,
fire
like,
in it,
yeah,
man. I ain't gonna lie to you. I learned
No,
a lot.
for sure, man.
thanks a
And
lot.
we definitely appreciate you coming up on the channel, yo. Like, give the people a couple of battles of yours to go check out. You feel me after this interview, man.
Um, battle you played earlier, the rooftop battle,
Oh,
versus NXT.
fire,
Um,
fire battle.
yeah, Midnight Madness versus Spade, A Ward, O-Red, Emerson Kennedy. That's an interesting one too. Um, and then
When we get off of here, I'm gonna go run that one because yeah, yeah. We about to watch that one. We about to watch that.
yeah, and King Benny on We Go Hard. Yeah, watch that one too. That's a good one as well.
Fire, fire. Well, Ultimate Beast Primus Show. We appreciate you popping up, man. Hey, look, you done been to the crib now. You feel me? You know where it's at. You can pop up
Yeah,
whenever you feel me. Like
I
you been to the
appreciate that,
fridge and
man.
all of that now, bro. So,
Thanks for inviting me. I'll bring a bottle of wine next time.
hey, man, it's look, we appreciate it. You feel me? Definitely a great guest. Make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe,
And share.
share this out. Make sure everybody gets tapped in with Ultimate Beast Promise.
Hit that notification bell.
Make sure you subscribe to the Boiler Room, man, so you can see when that battle versus Kvng Kia drop show. Dope battle. You're gonna love it. You're gonna enjoy it if you haven't seen it. Shout out to the entire Boiler Room staff. Shout out to Ultimate Beats Promise. Once again, yo, keep doing what you're doing, man. Keep cooking up. Very, very dope, talented MC. Y'all need to stop sleeping on. It's another hidden gem of battle rap, man. Tap in. You
Thank you.
feel me?
Tap in.
Tap in, man. Ultimate Beast Promise, we appreciate you. Shout out to
Thank you.
everybody who tapped in. Y'all know what we say over here in the Commissioner's Corner.
Spread love.
Nah, I hate dummy.
Peace.
Peace out, y'all. And make sure you tap in tomorrow, man. We got Send the Poet.
Oh
You know
yeah.
what I mean? The Queen of the Dragon. She pulling up to talk about her battle versus Simba on the Boiler Room card as well. Boiler Room versus Lions Den. And yeah, man, we'll tap back in with y'all tomorrow. You got something tomorrow?
Tomorrow I have an interview with Eon at
Oh,
8 p.m.
Oh yeah.
Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all tap in. You feel what I'm saying? That's gonna wrap up my sessions of Queen Afro TV for this week.
no, for sure, for sure. Make sure y'all get in the field, man. Hashtag get in the field.
We gonna
Drop them
talk
free.
about it.
And if your freestyles is trash, yo, we not having it, yo. We gonna let you know. All right.
Facts.
Some of y'all need to sit down. All right.
But
That's
yeah.
it. But yeah, y'all. Shout
Thank
out,
you guys
man.
so much.
Commissioner's Corner. Ultimates Be Promise. Salute to you. You know what I mean? We out, y'all. We'll catch y'all tomorrow. Peace out.
Good night.
Ask for Lion King. It's in the goddess. And they gonna scream this shit from the mountaintop. So don't y'all act like this y'all first time seeing Simba get lifted in front of rock.
So I had a Biggie cassette tape. Feel me? Like,
They probably gave him like,
you know what I'm saying?
like 75%. Yeah. Why? Yeah. And it was and Dr. Dre have a conversation, or to see Mike Dean and Rick Rubin have a conversation. It was just me, Mike Dean, and Rick Rubin in the
So I'm
room.
like, all right, this is what I want to do. How this is going to go.
Nah, get the fuck out of here. You ain't right there. Yeah, man.
Shout out to Tim Check.
Let me say what's up. You know, Dana Montana, big gatekeeper shit.
Hey, yo. Basically that, you know, like, I was a hooper, so I was always getting the M1 tapes, right? But my brother was always getting the Smack DVDs, you know? So, like,
Man, out here supporting Michigan battle rap, man. Ask you questions for that. You ain't told me he was going to be secluded in there with me.
I thought I went to rap with you. Nah, she came out.
When I first saw it, I was like, okay, cool, I like the name. So I feel like he was slow to start for real.
The Fiend sampled the drop, nigga, and it was hot. Couldn't afford the plastic Aldi shopping. We kept that can in a box. Let's not get it confused. I'm bodying this dude. A llama gonna shoot. Morpheus rescuing the Matrix. Nigga, I'm comfortable with a chopper on the roof. Took a homie for the beauty. Shit was graphic. Folk on a hustlers.